Trisha Love, and this girl means business. Hi, I'm Trisha Love, Miss This Girl Means Business herself, and I am with the lovely Michelle, CEO and founder of the Millionaire's Club and the Heiress Society. Welcome, Michelle, and thank you for joining us.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Michelle, like you stated, Michelle McNabb, and I am, first of all, a mother. I have 3 amazing little boys that keep me going and keep me motivated. Thank you. I'm also a wife, and actually partnered up with my husband. We are co-founders together for a nonprofit organization called D3 Foundation, and it's more so geared towards the development of youth in the sport of basketball, to keep them off the streets, kind of give them guidance, and really for those who want to take it to the next level of pursuing scholarships and things like that, it gives them a lot of exposure. So we do a lot of traveling from state to state with the basketball. So he's also my business partner as well.
Amazing. I love it when couples can come together and work together. That teamwork does make the dream work.
It does. It takes a lot of work, but it's definitely an amazing experience together.
Awesome. I love it. Why don't you talk to us a little bit about the Millionaire's Club? Tell us what it's all about.
Okay. Well, it's definitely my baby. 3 years ago, I was a pharmaceutical sales representative and making good money. It was a great job, a great opportunity. A lot of people would say it's probably a career move. You could stay there for a while, but I always knew that as a mother, I needed the freedom to do what I wanted to do. And that freedom sometimes requires you being your own boss. You can make your own schedule, and you don't have to call in sick for your child, and you don't have to give a reason why you can't come into work today. You do your own thing. So what I wanted to do was start my own business, and I've always felt since I was little that was my calling, because I can think back. It's funny how when you think back to days when you're little, you realize a lot of the little pieces that came together that said that you were going to do this, but you never really put 2 and 2 together. So I always knew I wanted to start my own business, but I didn't have the circle of friends or the support system that I really needed to kind of take away the little fears that you have of stepping out.
Yes.
And so I looked for it. And I looked in South Florida, and unfortunately I couldn't find what I was looking for. If you go to different states, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., there's so many support systems for women of color. But down here, it's not the same. And if you do find something, it's usually for those who are already well-established business owners that are meeting together, not for this person that just kind of wants to be a startup.
Yes.
So I prayed about it, and one day I just, I got the answer that, well, why don't you start your own? Why don't you do your own organization? I'm sure there's other women out there who have the same fears as you that want to start it but don't have that capacity or that support system, so do your own thing. And so not just wanting to start my own business, but I wanted a new circle of friends that would, walk that journey with me and enjoy it.
Yes.
Not the ones that wanted to do everything else, like the shopping and the nails, and that's fun too, but somebody that would really take this and collaborate with me and take my vision to life. So I started in 2012, so we're 3 years in.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. And we're 30 members with that club, and we kind of cap out every year with how we do that. So we're having a really great time of women coming in and collaborating on making their dreams come true.
That is awesome. Yeah. Dreams come true.
Yes.
I like that. When we're kids, that's the thing that we think about, right? All of our dreams and then how we're going to make them come true. It's amazing that when we're younger adults or younger children, how we have this huge plan, how that's going to happen. And Sally from 4th grade and David from 3rd grade is a part of that, right?
Yep.
Sally's going to be on the register and David's going to be bringing in, the product or whatever it is, right? We have this thing already figured out. And then as you start to develop into that adult, into that individual, making that thing come to life and pulling it all together, sometimes it just doesn't work out the way that we planned with Sally and David from 3rd and 4th grade.
Sure.
So I can definitely see where that sisterhood or that accord, bringing it together, is necessary. So with the Millionaire's Club, what is your overall goal?
So the goal of the Millionaire's Club is to get members and women who just want to have a future title and bring that future title in and help them get from A to B. So you don't have to have your own business, and personally sometimes they come in, they don't even know what business they want to start. They might necessarily just maybe have not a professional goal, but a personal goal that they want to accomplish. So we welcome that too. So when you come in, our goal is to sit down with you, find out exactly what your future title is, find out what your goals are, and then hold you accountable and support you to make sure that they get achieved within the year. So we have milestones throughout the year to not only just help you get there, but to make it fun. Because really at the end of the day, it's more so about the sisterhood.
Yes.
And then, the success comes from being empowered and being supported and things of that nature. So bringing it all together between like I said, the empowerment and the sisterhood is a big dynamic of making sure that our members succeed.
That is awesome. I like when you use the word accountable. Being able to have an accountability partner and even partners is a greater thing, right?
Yes.
Have someone to hold us accountable for making sure that we achieve, whether it's that personal goal or whether it's that career move or that business goal. Those things are definitely needed.
Yes, they are.
Awesome.
It's really important.
Great. It is. It is very important.
I know I need it. I need accountability.
Absolutely. We all do need accountability. Like, I need someone to hold me accountable for the coffee that I drink. Okay? I need to be held accountable for that.
I might need one of those partners too.
But yes, on a serious note, we definitely do. And it helps us to bring out our best selves. Sounds like an amazing sisterhood.
I think it is.
I had the opportunity to sit in on a workshop presented by the Millionaire's Club. And it was amazing to have one of the sisters stand up and present and discuss her business and to teach and give tools and resources to the other sisters. I thought that was a great thing that you all are doing within. And to also have those resources. You had vendors, you had other people to kind of enhance that knowledge and pour into the members. So it definitely sounds like it's a movement.
Thank you. I would consider it a movement myself. And what I usually call it is our workshops are called a judge-free zone. And what that means is that because as women, you have a tendency, whenever you step out of the house, you automatically feel the pressures. You feel the pressure of society. You feel the looks from other people. Everything just feels it's very judgmental. And so within that workshop of your sisters and you presenting, we call it the judge-free zone because that's your moment to get up there, talk about what you know, talk about the things that inspire you and motivate you, and then help others. And then do it in a way where you don't have to say it perfectly. You don't have to have the best vocabulary.
Right.
You don't have to be a professor or have a degree in that. But whatever it is that you can inspire others to do, you share it with others. And we're there to not make fun of you or judge you or talk about what you lack. We're there to take what we can from you and applaud you for having the ability to get in front and talk,
that
and
is
speak
awesome.
and inspire. So. Yeah, our workshops are definitely a lot of fun, and I'm glad you got to come out and enjoy that with us.
Yes, and I like the fact that you have an underlying goal for that workshop, other than just a tool or a learning resource to give them the opportunity to empower others. And as you said, you stand up and it's not about what you don't know, but it is about what you can offer.
Right.
I definitely like that you all support each other in that dynamic. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Why don't you talk to us about the Heiress Society?
Okay. So the Heiress Society is a sister chapter of the Millionaireess Club. What happened was our first year into the Millionaireess Club, we found that a lot of women were wanting to join the group, but they were very content with their careers. They weren't necessarily looking to make any life changes or to become business owners, but they wanted that camaraderie and that sisterhood. And at that time, our focus was mainly to target women who wanted to build a business, so we didn't have that. So what we did was the following year, we said, okay, we'll create a sister chapter that's strictly just for social experiences. And we called it the Heiress Society. And so the Heiress Society was actually birthed October of last year. So it took us a little longer to come up with the concept because we didn't just want to be a regular meetup or a regular club that you come to. We wanted to have a little bit of a twist to it.
Yeah.
So the Heiress Society, what that is it's for women ages 21 and older. We have women, like I said, as young as 21, as old as up to 65 that come and enjoy themselves with us. And you will, once you become a member, you receive an exclusive invite in the mail. And that invite will tell you the date, the time, and the city location. And it'll also tell you what we think you should wear for that day and how much we think you should bring as far as spending money. So everything else is a complete surprise. You don't know what you're doing that day. You just know that that's the day that you need to mark your calendar for an event. What we did also was implement like a little category of how wild or mild it would be, because we wanted to give people the option of choosing what they wanted to do. So it could be anywhere from mild, moderate to wild. Based on that, you RSVP. Once you RSVP 48 hours before the date of the event, you get a secret message in your inbox, and it tells you what we're doing. So it could be anything from as simple as wine tastings. We've done wine tastings. We've visited the Murakami Museum in Del Rey and kind of walked the museum.
Oh, I want to.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And so we've done kayaking, but you know, we have big things planned like skydiving. That could be any month now. And we take our trip next month. We join ventures with the Millionaireess Club and the Air Society, and we do a ladies trip. So May 19th through the 22nd of this year, we'll be in St. Thomas together.
Awesome.
So that'll be our event for the month of May.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
St. Thomas. All right. It's on my list of places to go.
Oh.
All right, so you have to post pictures so
I will.
that I can look and live vicariously through them.
It'll be a good time.
Good. Give me an example of wild. What can I expect if I was going to look out for something wild with the Air Society?
Well, for me, I don't like heights, so skydiving to me is definitely wild. We have things planned like scuba diving or taking scuba diving lessons. I consider that pretty wild. We have so many things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Piques my interest for sure.
Good. Yeah.
I can definitely say that coming from another place and then relocating to South Florida and learning that, you know, you have to create rapport. You're going to have to, you know, collaborate with a group of women, and knowing that you want that social experience. You want to be with like-minded individuals. You do want some mild. You do want some wild.
Right.
And to know that this is a great sisterhood to join to kind of get that social life. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Definitely piques my interest.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
The wild, though, with the skydiving, you know.
I'm not doing it. I'm going to be there to support. So
and I'll be there to record if I come.
See? So we have the jumpers, and then we have those that are going to RSVP just to be the support system. Because I think watching somebody else jump is just as fun and interesting as being the jumper. So
yes, and support is important.
Support is important.
That's what you're all about.
Exactly. Ask me about what I do, and I say the name, they automatically assume millionaire, like money. Love it. I agree. I feel like we're all going to be wealthy. If not now, a day or two later, it's going to come. But really, the name is the Millionheiress Club.
All right.
And I chose that name. Well, actually, I was inspired by that name after I love to pray. I love to hear and listen out for my answers. And on my drive home from work one day, I was like, okay, I need something that represents my vision. And my vision was that I'm entitled to have the lifestyle of somebody that's wealthy. I don't necessarily have to have the wealth in my bank account to live the life of one that has that money.
Yes.
I should be able to enjoy life. I should be able to take trips and vacations. I should be able to spend time with my kids as much as I'd like. You know what I mean? And technically in our society, that's considered a wealthy lifestyle to be able to do those things.
Yes.
And so I thought to myself, I was like, okay, as an heiress, you're entitled. An heiress is an entitlement to whatever is passed down to you. And as a child of God, I'm automatically an heiress. So I'm entitled to everything that life has to offer.
Yes.
So I love the word heiress, and I was thinking, okay, how can I put the word heiress into a name? And then I thought, well, there's got to be other women that think the same way that I do. So why not find these other another million, you know, a group of million women to come together and have this same mindset as I do? So I said, okay, the Millionaireess Club. So eventually I looked to be a million heiresses deep as far as the organization.
That is awesome. Requires a lot of creativity to actually come up with something with such an in-depth meaning.
Thank you.
And a concept and apply it to a sisterhood, an organization, a collaboration. It's great. I love it. I love what you're doing. I love the concept. That is amazing. So why don't you tell us, you know, what are some of the things that you're most proud of about what you've done with the Millionaireess Club? What are some of your, or Millionaireess Club? What are some of the things that you're excited about?
It's the little things, to be honest with you. Because, like I said, when I started it, I knew God gave me the vision to make it something big. But it started with just me inviting 15 women that I had met either on social media or that I knew had that ambition to say, hey, let's sit down. I want to introduce this concept that I have. And if you guys are interested, come along with me. If not, no hard feelings. Give me your feedback and your constructive criticism to see how I can get this off the ground. So now that I've done that and we've grown to 30 women, 30, faithful women, my biggest accomplishments, my achievements come from when I hear women say, because of you or because of your organization, I went from feeling like I couldn't do something to I know I can do it. It's just a matter of time to get it done. And so we've had women come in to say they want to be anything from an accountant to an author to, life coaches. And we start technically in January of every year. That's when we get the things rolling. And we had one young lady by March who had already, registered her business, had her logo, started her website, and was in full-blown business mode.
Awesome.
So when you see things like that, when you see a woman come in and she shines, she's not sure if this is going to be for her. Yes. Oh my goodness, to be surrounded by 30 women, I don't know if this is going to be for me. And then go from that to, I love my sisterhood. Tell me how I can give back. I started my business. I want to do more. And then to be one of the ones to actually host a workshop the year later, that means a lot to me. Because that lets me know that my vision was aligned with exactly what God had for me. And that the members that are coming in are aligned with that vision as well. So I find that very, very inspiring for myself.
That is awesome. Congratulations on that accomplishment. Definitely is a task to bring us women together and, to be that support system and, with one another. I think that is amazing.
Thank you.
That is great. Talk to me about giving back. I know that after some research, of course, that I've done on the Millionaire's Society and the Heiress or Club and the Heiress Society, you correct it? I know that you all do give back in the community. I know that you're active in the community and you support the community.
We do.
Tell us some of the things that you all are doing in the community.
Okay, so we're part of the Adopt a Street program with Broward County. So we do have an adopted street that we clean up once a quarter. A lot of people say, oh my goodness, to go out in the sun and have to clean up, not for me. But like I said, whenever you do anything with a group of women, it becomes fun. Especially with the right group of women. So we make it fun. We'll serve like little mimosas before we start cleaning, and we make it fun by bringing the kids along and helping to clean up the street. So we'll do things like that, make sure that's clean. We also collaborate with the homeless shelters in Broward County, so we'll host parties for them. We'll collect donations, clothing, food, toys, provide that. I'm also a minister's kid, so I grew up in Haiti. And so a lot of what I do, I like to give back as well. So sometimes we'll donate clothes or gifts. Last year we put together packages of gifts and we sent it over to Haiti for an orphanage in Haiti that my dad has.
That is great.
It's not just within our community, it's abroad as well, but it feels good. It always feels good to give back.
Yes.
So we do a lot of things. We, feed homeless on Thanksgiving. The year that they weren't allowing us to actually provide food, we collected warm blankets because it was actually a cold year, a cold fall. So we'll do things like that within the community and thoroughly enjoy doing it as well.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
It's good to see a group of sisters not only sticking together, but also giving back. That is a great thing. I appreciate you coming in and sharing all those things with us. How can a prospective sister find out more information about the Millionaire's Society, how they can become a part of the Heiress Society? Where can they find information and how can they reach you?
Okay. Well, the Millionaire's Club is available. We're on Facebook. You can actually go and search the Millionaire's Club on Facebook. We're also available on Instagram under the Millionaire's Club. And then, of course, our website, which is www.themillionheiressclub.com. That's TheMillionHeiress club.com. And the way that you can actually join is for the Millionaire's Club. Once a year we do our interviews, which is called Coffee and Conversations. We get together in a group setting over coffee, obviously, and we just talk to you. We just want to get to know more about you. What are your goals? How do you feel about being a part of a sisterhood? What is it that you could bring to the organization? What do you look for the organization to provide to you? And within that, we're able to, like I said, interview and determine the right members to bring within the club. So it is a selective process that we do for that time. And that's going to come up again this July as far as interviews, correct.
Awesome.
And for the Heiress Society, we're on Meetup. You could just go to meetup.com and search for the Heiress Society, and that's an ongoing membership. You can join all year round. So it's very simple.
That is great. Twofold. I love it. You work on the business and the pleasure. Us ladies like to have fun. Well, I thank you, Michelle, for coming to share that experience or that business, your opportunities, your experiences, all of that with us today on This Girl Means Business. And it's a wrap. This is Michelle, CEO and founder of the Millionaire's Club and the Heiress Society. And This Girl Means Business. Thank you for tuning in.
Hi, Hi, I'm Michelle McNabb, the founder of the Millionaireess Club and also co-founder of the Heiress Society. And this girl